Okay, so 7.5 bond interest. So we talked about bonds last time, and this is calculating the interest or the income because of the bonds. So the current yield just means like how much are you actually getting versus the price of the bond. So then bond income is just the interest that the investors receive, because if you only made money when you sold it, it kind of doesn't make any sense to have bonds. You need to get money while you have them. So we need to find the interest for 1 year on five $1,000 par value 9% bonds. Find the semi-annual interest paid on one bond. Okay. So it's kind of two questions. So you find one and then you just multiply it by 5. So the deal with these is you have to use the par value, not like down here on the 96, the number that we multiplied it by. But this one we just take the 1,000. So the interest is the 1,000 times 0.09 times, and then it's semi-annually, so it's a half a year. So then we multiply those by each other, and we get $45 for one. And so then if you want all 5 of them, then you would just multiply it by 5, and you would get $225. Then you need to do this one yourself. Then the bond yields. So this we have to do the annual income divided by the bond price. So on this one, we need to do, we find the interest just like we did up there. So we do our 1,000 times 7%. And this is for just 1 year. So it's $70 of interest. And then, but the price is this. So we do the 1,000 times the 0.96462. So that gets us $964.62 is the actual price of it, not the par value. So then we take the $70. So first step is finding the interest, second step is finding the cost, then third step is 70 divided by the 964.62, and we get gotta move that over, 0.0725, and it wants it to the nearest 10th percent, so we move it over 2. So it's 7.3%. And then if you do this one yourself, okay, so then there's a total cost for bonds. And this is just talking about if you buy a bond, interest is paid out at certain increments, whether it's quarterly or semi-annually or annually. But when you buy a bond, it could have already earned some interest from the last time, from the time that it got interest before to the current day. And so if you buy a bond from somebody, you actually owe them the interest that they had earned up to that point.